Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Alright, we're going to get this thing knocked out. We're going to continue right off where we left on the last video. This video was getting too long. We're talking like 40 minutes. So we went ahead and broke it down, and we're going to continue on. I didn't like the idea of throwing zip ties on this to hold these sensors down, so I made these little brackets. And essentially, let's see, I'll go over them like this. It'll hug that, and then I could throw a self-tapper in there, because I can't get in there with a drill and tap. So, but it'll hold. Let me get back here where I can see underneath or something. It'll hold it up against there and just like that. And I made two, one for each side. So I'll paint these up and then I'll install them. Then we'll continue with finishing the airline. Really digging the way these came out. Simple, but effective. Bolted nice and secure. Both of them. All right, now I don't have to worry about those moving around. We'll keep on moving forward. Using the cheat sheet I made. I told you when I was testing it. Test light lit up. I cut these. Yeah, they're all one color. But I cut these on this side of the connector when it was connected to this side. That way I can use it as a cheat sheet. So this is basically for the wire side. And this is for the harness side. I'm using it as the top two or the rear bags. These two are the front bags. They had it connected opposite, which is fine, but every situation is different. Here's how I'm connecting the wire. They're twisted opposite of each other. And then this will get slid over on top of it. I'll be able to do that later. But first, before I solder it, I double check it and make sure it's correct. So I'll go in there, I take that long hose, I'll go hold it, my thumb, and then I'll add air. And if it gives me pressure, then that's the one I want. All right, moving right along. Let's get this done. So many things knocked off that list. There, that harness. As you saw, we extended it. All I have to do now is go to the parts store, grab some new fuel line, run it down, around, up with this stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie all this together and make it look better. Then we can put the fuel back in, get this thing on the ground, get it started up. And then finally, the last thing, cut that bed and put it on. All right, this video is almost done, guys. Bear with me. It's a long one. There it is, aired up all the way. Off jack stands. Next, we'll lay it out. And then all we gotta do is stand the bed up, measure where all we're cutting out for it, cut it out, put it on, and we can road test it. But this video will be done once I get that bed on and lay it out all the way. Looks good. All right, let's see it laid out. All right, there it is, all laid out. Look at that. All right, I can show you the fuel lines. Went ahead and ran the new ones. I zip tied it every so often to hold it nice and together. Then I zip tied it to the wire loom all the way up over the link bar and back to there. Also, this factory wiring that goes to here, I drilled this out and stuck it on that bolt so it's secured there. And at full lift, it has slack and it doesn't get bound up. All right, that thing looks good. Look at that. Oh, wait. Why is there a gap? Why is it not laid out? Uh-oh. I could put my hand under the back of this. Uh-oh. What's holding it up? All right, that's don't make no sense. All right, let's see something. That doesn't look like 2 3/4. Yeah, that's 5 inches. I wonder what's binding on this. Well, I'm gonna set up the camera and we'll take out the bags. We'll put this thing back on jack stands. We'll take out the bags and we'll lift the rear end up and double check this. Now it's fully laid out. Oh, that looks so much better. Ain't no light under there. Here, let's get closer. There's no shadow. Yeah, that's fully laid out now. Look at them bags. That's how them bags should be compressed. Still room. Muffler still sits off the ground. All right. Looks good. Looks real good. All right. All that's left is to cut the bed and put it on. About to take it out on a test drive, and I was getting a leak. Hunted it down. No matter what I do, the fitting leaks. So luckily, searching through my box of fittings and all my fittings, always gotta have tons of fittings, not 1/4 inch. These are 5/16. They use those on the train horns. These are 1/8 inch. I have a 1/4 inch compression, but it's not 1/4 inch thread. So I did find this. 1/4 inch thread, 1/4 inch line. I already checked it with the line that I took off. I plugged it in, capped it. No leaks. So I'll set the camera up and we'll get this this one leak figured out. That leak's fixed. Tank's holding pressure completely now. It had a real slow leak. Like I said, it was that 1/4 inch remote drain. It was the fitting. So now it's time to take it out, take it for a ride before we put that bed on. Big old hole. Next, we'll test fit it on here. If you like it, we'll bolt it down. And then I'm gonna pull it out and give it a good wash. And then we'll do our final video. That'll be it. Bolted down and ready to go. Only thing left now, we'll get that tailgate, get it on. Before we put it on, we'll reconnect the wire that was connected through the hole. Go ahead and just like we did all the other wires, it goes to this tag light bracket. We'll clip the harness. We'll wire loom it after we heat shrink and solder it, and we'll additional heat shrink it. And then that's it. Like I said, I'll take it out, give it a good wash. As you can see, it's a little dirty from sitting in the shop. Has a little bit of dirt on it. We'll get it cleaned up and we'll do our final video for y'all. And that'll be it. On the floor and looking good. All done. I washed it prior to bringing it inside, and then I turned on the camera. I spray waxed it, polished the chrome, wiped the trim down, the bumper, the actual trim, the valance, the mirrors, the door handles, and this back piece. And then I washed the windows. That's good. So the new bags were extremely stiff. And just need worked in. I got them to lay now with no problem. I had to lay it out a few times. Put some weight on there. Each bag takes 300 pounds to collapse. So that's 600 pounds needed in the rear to really get those things to collapse nicely and fully. Came out real good. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. We got a lot more builds coming out. Got a list of all kinds of vehicles coming in. After this, we're gonna get back on the Ford full time. We're gonna get that knocked out. We'll get that body onto that chassis, and under them trash bags for protection are the brand new wheels. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Looks good. It's ready for the customer. They'll be here in a few days, and during them few days, I'll drive to the store and put some miles on it. Drove it the other day before I put the bed on. Drove great. 60 mile an hour, a couple miles away and back. No problem, no vibrations. Nothing feels loose. This will be a fun one. Look for it at shows. Tag me when you take pictures of it. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching this series. If you enjoyed what you've seen, give it a like, leave me a comment.